Hi, I just finished watching the testimony of a young man who was a very talented athlete who came to the United States and just got involved in some things that really tore at his soul and changed who he was as a person. Some of the things he knew was wrong, some of the things you might say he got caught up in because he hadn't had the right parental input as a child, but all of those things began to change and to color who he was as a person. And then as he sat for a moment, actually waiting for an appointment that he had set up to do something he knew was wrong, in the stillness of that moment, God spoke to his heart, spoke to him about the fact that he was created for more than this, that God had a plan and a purpose for his life. And you know, we all have those places God brings us to, those crossroads where it requires a choice. But there was in him such a sense of regret over what he had allowed to define who he was, and it brought him to his knees. You know, I pray today that in your life you will come to that crossroads where you say, God, I want to leave it all behind me. I want the stillness of that moment that you had in this other person's life to touch me. And you know, it means being still for a moment. The world is loud and it's noisy and it will try to distract you in every way, but in even just minutes, God can speak to your soul. This is the message that we're wanting to bring to children around the world that we serve as well, that God has a plan and a purpose. And in the quiet of the night, alone in whatever your need is, alone in whatever your lostness or your shame is, you are able to come to the one who created the universe, who named the stars, and say, God, help me. Give me a new beginning. Give me a new identity. You know, we need that not just for ourselves, but once we find it for ourselves, we need to offer it to others. Come along with us on our Orphans Promise adventure and offer it to children around the world who are in need. Have a great day.